Star Wars The Force Awakens. I was fortunate enough to see the movie at opening night. Very few movie franchises are an event such as Star Wars. I mean, how many movie franchises can have packed opening day, 12 a.m. movie theaters all over the world as Star Wars does? Have people dressed as their favorite characters for the movie? Have people perform before the movie and even after the movie at 3 a.m. in the morning? I don't think there's been that much hype for a Star Wars movie since probably Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
No, Mrs. Stan, squeeze me.
No. But does the movie deliver? And I'm here to tell you that, yeah, pretty much. And if you're worried about it, let me tell you, it gets better. First, let me get this out of the way. This is going to be a spoiler-free movie review. I'm not going to talk about anything that we already know about or that we've seen in the trailers. And if I discuss anything of the plot, it's not going to have any relevance at all. I promise. No, I do promise. I'm not going to I want you to go and enjoy the surprises for yourself. The movie starts in the planet Jakku, where we are introduced to the character of Rey, played by Daisy Ridley. And I gotta tell you guys, she did an outstanding job. The amount of emotions that she's able to portray in the movie, a lot of subtle hints that she gives in her performance, I just love her. And because of a series of events, she ends up meeting with Finn, the stormtrooper character played by John Boyega. And the chemistry between the two of them right off the bat, it's very, very good. And I love how we end up with the name of Finn for the character of John Boyega. And that's the first thing it strikes you right away. The movie, it's really, really funny. Gone are the days of the serious movies of the Trade Federation and
This is no religion. I object to this statement. The chair is not recommended.
both of the characters have to escape Jakku from the clutches of an offset of the Empire called the First Order. And here we're introduced to our main bad guy, Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren to me was kind of a mixed bag. In one hand, they made his character look more human. Everything was not a black and white. In the other hand, the character is not as menacing as Darth Vader used to be in the original trilogy. How do I feel about it? Again, a mixed bag. I think I like that they make him look more human, and I like that everything again was more grounded. But in the end of the day, I think he just came out more like a spoiled brat than anything else. But that's probably just me. The other thing I'm not sure about is the shiny stormtrooper that we see everywhere in the trailers. And I'm here to tell you that she does nothing pretty much in the movie. And I was a little disappointed about it. Other than that, everything else I just loved. I love that we have the original cast again for this movie. I love Han Solo, I love Chewbacca, the Princess Leia, I'm not gonna tell you who else is in it. All the performances are just as you remember, but with a little bit of differences. For instance, the character of Han Solo. He's his charming self in the movie, but you can see the time that has passed on him. You can see in his eyes that he has a little bit more wisdom, and he has a lot of things that has gone in his life that has put him in this position that he's now. The cinematography in the movie, it's amazing. Everything, you can feel the tangibility of everything. This makes a huge difference, right? That he had practical effects everywhere, that he had stuff that was there for the characters to interact with. Don't get me wrong, there's CGI in the movie, there's a lot of CGI in the movie, but since everything else was tangible, you don't feel it as jarring as filming everything in a blue screen. And of course, how can you talk about Star Wars without talking about the music score, which was amazing as well. In the end, J.J. Abrams directed a very fun, back to the essentials Star Wars movie. And I'm happy to report that there are zero references to the prequels. When they talk about the Force, there's no midichlorian shit going on. We go back to the mysticy of it. And I'm also happy to report that the lens flares are kept to a minimum in this movie. So go ahead and watch the movie, be happy that you're alive to watch this amazing era, I believe, in sci-fi and superhero movies. My father was a big fan of the Star Wars universe. I was able to show him the trailer, the first one, for this movie that came out, and we both knew that he was not going to make it to the movie. So, Appa, wherever you are, I'm here to tell you that it was a great movie. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.